Hi, my name is Robert Shafer, and my book is a fiction book centering around Sezal, a man who feels rootless and tries to find some grounding. Some of the big themes this book explores are the concepts of self, what it means to be a person, what matters in the end, what one's values are, and how ideology influences our perception of the world. I explore these themes both on the individual and on the societal level and try to show how closely intertwined these two perspectives are. There wasn't any particular moment when I decided I wanted to write a book. I think it was more that there was a particular perspective and feeling that I want to convey, and I would say a book is the best way to do that. Essentially, I wrote this book in an attempt to get people to question themselves. Who do you think you are? What are your values? How well do you understand your sense of morality? This book is much more about asking than it is about answering, but I think the book is unique in both its perspective and its purpose. The story itself is set vaguely in the industrial era, and in it you will meet the protagonists Sezal and Alya as they essentially try to find their place in the world in their own ways. Sezal is a banker who feels like he has no real roots, and so in the beginning of the book leaves his hometown for his late mother's hometown. And so the rest of the book takes place largely during Sezal's train trip, which is inspired by the Trans-Siberian Railway. Along the way, he meets various other characters who share different parts of their life and ideas with him. Among those other characters, he meets Alya, an artist who is trying to reconnect with her past and is traveling to her childhood home. My hope for this book is that the reader reads it with an open mind and consistently evaluates the actions and sentiments of each character and applies it to themselves. And I hope that by reading it, you'll be able to feel like you've heard some interesting perspectives on life and the world around you, perhaps even feeling a bit more certain about who you are as a person. You will like this book if you like literary or philosophical fiction with hints of magical realism. I wrote much of it for a person who perhaps doesn't know what to do with their life and is perhaps lacking some direction, or for the person who even asks themselves, is this all that there is? It's a book about finding one's place in the world. And so, for whomever feels somewhat adrift or dissatisfied, I think this book is for you. My name is Robert Shafer, and my book is a fiction book centering around Sezal, a man who feels rootless and tries to find some grounding.